In this video, we'll be visiting Olympic National Park in the state of Washington and also the surrounding areas of La Push and Forks. Come along and join us. I'm Debbie, a Cajun girl who loves to travel the world. Join my husband Ronnie, my brother KP, and his wife Babette as we continue our travels back to Louisiana from visiting Alaska and Canada. As we crossed the border into Washington, it wasn't long before we reached Seattle. The sun was slowly starting to set into what turned out to be the longest and most beautiful sunset that I've ever seen. The orange coloring of the sky just kept getting brighter and larger. Naturally, as we got closer to Olympic National Park, it started to rain. Look at how small KP's camper looks next to these towering trees. With the park covering 300,000 acres, it's easy to see why there is so much diversity here, with the rugged coastlines, glacier-capped mountains, and thriving rainforests. We found a beautiful camping site right on the Hoh River. You won't find this place in the guidebooks, but it's named Allen's Bar, as in Sandbar, Campground. It's not far from the Hoh Rainforest. There is plenty of boondocking space here, and they charge $5 a night to camp in a large fenced-in area, so it's very safe to leave your camper here. I'll try to put the coordinates in the description if I can get them. This is Ruby Beach, and we need to climb many stairs to get down there. It's high tide now, but at low tide, in the tide pools, people find anemones, starfish, and many other little fish and creatures. Maybe we'll come back at low tide. Before continuing, if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. We're now at Kalalik Beach. Again, we need to take a little hike and climb down many stairs to reach the beach. It's absolutely beautiful walking down the rainforest. It's so beautiful here with the rainforest. We're at Kalalik Beach. The stairs led down to the wooden bridge, and at that point, to get down to the beach involved climbing down rocks. There are ropes to assist people to climb down the rocks. The dramatic large rocks in the Pacific are astounding. Okay, now it's time to climb down the rocks on the rope. Who would think that this guy had 2 total hip replacements just a year ago? We may need to return here at low tide too to explore the tide pools. We're going to the big cedar tree.
There's a tree growing. Oh.
This is what I've been waiting for, to visit the whole rainforest. While waiting in line to enter the forest, KP fed a raven pieces of bread.
Oh, he said you don't want to go too far, you might miss out.
There he goes.
Yeah.
This is a bird watcher's paradise, as there are over 300 bird species to enjoy. Before hiking the Moss Trail, we'll go to the Visitor Center. There's always good information here. This picture is of the Roosevelt elk. Notice the crown on his head. They're native to this area. A hike through the mystical Hoh Forest is amazing with its otherworldly hall of mosses. Massive Sitka spruce and hemlock trees rise like columns. Moss hangs in thick curtains. The ground is soft, damp, and almost springy underfoot. The ferns cover the forest floor. Light barely filters through the trees. It is spectacular.
The section with the barbed wire. One of the plants that benefits from the Alps grazing.
Truly an amazing hike. It's only 0.8 miles round trip, but it's magnificent and mystical. Back at the campsite, the guys decided to take a little dip in the Hoh River. The water's not terribly cold, but it's quite cool. The next morning, Ronny and I took off exploring on our own. KP stayed at the camper to practice his bass guitar, and Babette stayed and did paperwork. Oh, I think they picked the wrong day to stay at the camper. We ran into a herd of elk. They're not the Roosevelt elk, but the regular type of elk. Still, they are amazing. We drove through Olympic National Park and enjoyed many of the sights along the way. Lake Crescent along the way was very beautiful, and we continued on to Lake Crescent Lodge. Visitors were enjoying swimming in the water and jumping off the dock. There were also canoes to be rented. The lodge had that 1940s look, and the inside was very cozy. The fireplace held a huge Roosevelt elk on the mantel. Isn't that beautiful? We ordered a quick lunch of duck roulette and crispy mushrooms. While waiting for our lunch, we found another taxidermied regular elk. Our food soon came and looked delicious. How are the mushrooms? They're great. The duck roulette is absolutely wonderful. As soon as we left, we spotted a deer across the street from the lodge. The next day, we all went on a full-day excursion. We started in the town of Forks, which is famous as the site of the movie Twilight and also a Bigfoot hotspot. I'll do a separate video on the Twilight highlights. They're opening a Sasquatch museum in October, but we went in and looked around at the things that were available for us to examine. They sell maps of the Sasquatch hotspots and also have guided tours available. They tell us that if you bring corn cobs and hang them out on trees, Sasquatch cannot resist. We then visited the Twilight shop. We then went to La Push Beach, which is also in the Twilight movie, but we went to visit and walk along the shore. This beach is on a reservation. It's easily accessible, and the large rocks just look so gorgeous on the beach. Unfortunately, it was really cold and rainy. We had to wear our hoodies. Along the coast, driftwood piles up on the wild beaches, and the Pacific stretches endlessly west. Waves crash in a constant rhythm, and even the wind feels salty. Rialto Beach is loved by many, but unfortunately, at this time the roads to Rialto Beach are closed for construction. We made a quick spin at the marina, of course. The Quileute tribe are the people who live here. Our appointment for the Twilight Museum was not until 2:15, so we had lunch at a Mexican restaurant, and it was absolutely delicious. On the way back to our campsite, we ran into the elk again. They're huge. They're beautiful. We had a great time at Olympic National Park, and I hope you'll join us for our next videos, one on the twilight locations and the other at Mount Rainier National Park. See you on the road!